Alright guys, we're back and this is the kicking clinic, just in case you didn't know. We're continuing our video series here, and right now we're talking about kind of a couple of easy exercises that you can do to really reinforce the 5 elements that we've already talked about. Okay, we've already gone over the no-step kick, the 1-step kick, and now we're ready for the 2-step kick. And if you guys remember, I like to use these. Me personally, when I kicked, I started every single day off with the no-step, then I went to the 1-step, then I went to the 2-step before I went into my full motion. Okay, it does 2 big things for us. It gives us a good chance to warm our muscles up a little bit, but it also gives us a chance to always be reinforcing the fundamentals, and that's what kicking's all about. We always, I don't care if you're a beginner high schooler or in the pros, you need to be reinforcing the fundamentals. Okay, if you're not reinforcing the fundamentals, then you're going to run into a hiccup down the road. Okay, so like I said, we're on the 2-step approach, and if you remember, the no-step, it focused on the plant foot, the kicking position, and the foot-to-ball contact. The 1-step did those things again. It reinforced the plant foot, the kicking position, and the foot-to-ball contact. We just kind of moved them to the back of our head a little bit, and we added in kind of the alignment and the approach. That last step, the power step into our the last power step into our approach, and then also a little bit of our follow through. We had a little bit more momentum, so we're able to drive that follow through up toward that left shoulder. Okay, key there, kicking position, chest up, shoulders over your knees, driving that follow through up toward that left shoulder. So today, this video is all about the 2-step, where again, we've already done all the 5 elements, so we're just really focusing on them again. Okay, so plant foot, kicking position, foot to ball contact, follow through, and alignment and approach. Now we're just scooting back a little bit and creating a little bit more momentum for ourselves, and so we can generate a little bit more power and basically just speed the whole process up. You know, you start off real slow and you get faster and faster. Okay, kind of just like, I don't know if you guys run any of the ladder drills with the rest of the team, but you know, first time you ever run a ladder drill, it's real slow and steady, and then you're like a pro at it. So that's kind of what we're doing. Start off slow and we're building up our speed and our power. Alright, so with all that being said, let me demonstrate a 2-step for you, and then we'll kind of talk through it as I go. Alright, there's everything. Alright, so the 2-step approach is exactly like it sounds. Okay, if the no-step is right on top of the ball, the 1-step is 1 step back, the 2-step is going to be 2 steps back. Okay, where you're going to have to, you know, all these drills come with a little bit of a disclaimer, if you will, but as you come to your side steps, you may have to tinker around with those a little bit. Okay, I'll explain a little bit when I get there. Okay, so 2 steps back, making sure I got my alignment, I got my target line right there, going straight back in line with that. I'm going 1, 2, double check, make sure I'm in line with it. Then I'm 90 degrees with my side steps. Now, since we're only 2 steps away, our side steps are going to have to be a little bit more narrow, okay? So we're taking a little bit smaller side steps, 2 to the side. Alright? And again, our right foot will be forward here, okay? Our right foot will be forward. So what we're doing, it's kind of like we're taking a jab step with our right. It simulates that 2nd step, kind of the second half of that 2nd step, okay? So we're jab, and then we fall right into it, okay? So with the 2-step, remember, all we're doing with all these drills, the 1-step, the 2-step, and then here eventually our full steps, we're just working our way back down to the no-step drill, okay? That's why we start with no-step. We're just working our way back down. So, boom, okay, now I'm in the position for a 1-step, and then, boom, now I'm in the position for a no-step, okay? I'm just working my way back down. It just goes a little fast. So let me demonstrate here, okay? 90 degrees, a little bit small here. Alright, right foot forward, hips, everything's pointing right at the ball. Little jab step with my right at the ball, and my plant foot will land right where I want it, okay? Nice and relaxed. Just like that. Alright, so we're reinforcing everything. We just got momentum now. If you notice, it's a lot easier for me to generate a follow through and then move through my target, okay? Or through my ball. Watch my follow through here. Easier. Now if you noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but that last kick I took a little divot. I was a little shallow, okay? I was a little shallow with my plant foot, so I took a divot. Alright, if you're sand wedging and you're taking divots like that, that's the first thing you need to look at is my plant foot deep enough? I was a little shallow with my plant foot, so I took a divot, but you know I did everything else correctly, so it still was a good kick. I know I'm kicking to a net, but it still hit my sweet spot like it's supposed to. I still drove that follow through up toward my left shoulder, so everything ended up being okay despite doing one thing wrong, okay? So let's see here. Let's look at it from this angle. Make sure you can see everything, I hope. Scoot you back a little bit more. All right. Same thing, okay? Make sure kick in position, that's key here, okay? Make sure the shoulders stay up. You're going to want to crunch down. Make sure the shoulders up so that follow through can come up toward that left shoulder, okay? And if you notice, I'm finishing forward. If you notice, I'm finishing forward. That follow through is driving up toward my left shoulder, and it pulls me forward, so I always finish forward onto my right foot. All right, so that's the two-step. Pretty simple. Remember, with the two-step, all we're really trying to do is get from the two-step position down to the one-step position, okay? And then from the one-step position, all we're trying to do is get down to the no-step position, okay? That way, it makes everything really simple for you, and it reminds you that, hey, I'm not really doing anything different or new. I'm just inching my way down. I'm just cutting off little pieces at a time until I'm back where I'm at the beginning, so I can reinforce everything. All we're doing is just adding momentum with the two-step. Okay, so work on the two-step. You should be able to generate a pretty decent amount of power with the two-step and be kicking pretty close to what you normally would kick with your full steps. All right, so work on that. Again, you know, if it feels funny for the first couple, that's normal. We got to get your body to kind of train your body to how it's supposed to feel. So don't give up on it too quickly. It's a very good drill and a very good warm-up drill. So I'm going to stop right there. Let you guys work on that. Okay. Remember, we're reinforcing everything. We're doing all 5 elements there: plant foot, kick position, foot to ball contact, follow through, and then our alignment and our approach. We're doing all 5 of those. But really all we're doing is just working from our two-step down to our one-step, or one-step down to our no-step, okay? And so when we come back, and once you work on that two-step, when we come back, it'll be the full steps. My full steps are a jab, so it's a 3-step. It'll be 3 steps back, 2 to the side with a jab, and then go right into the kick. So we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you some kind of full steps, okay?